Hey guys, and welcome. Please do tell me if you can hear me. We have had some technical issues to start with, so I do apologize. If you can hear me, please let me know in the comments. But if you are here, obviously, thank you and welcome to TurfMoorHouse TV. So we are here to do a live watch along of the Wolves Burnley game, and fingers crossed, everything goes to plan. To be fair, Dave English is straight in there. Evening, mate. Hope you are well. Thank you for coming in. It really does mean a lot. The missus has said, remember to hit that sub button so we can watch Dan burn his insides out when he does the one chip challenge at 300. Yep, you're right. We will touch on that shortly. And Ricardo Zamora, saludos. How are you, my friend? Hope you are well. Thank you for tuning in. Really does mean a lot. So, Wolves Burnley, what are you guys thinking? Do you think we'll get anything from the game? I think obviously last season was a cracking result. Nobody expected that from Burnley, to be honest. Just Chris Wood to grab a hat trick, the way we were playing at the time, it was mad, absolute madness. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Connor, hope you're well, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Yank Talking Smack, another great content creator, and he's gone for 2-0. But I'll take that, mate. I will take that every day of the week. So, yeah, if you are new around here, as you can see just down there, we are on podcast. And if you see just there, we are on social media. As you can see, we are at TurfMoorHouse, and you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. And on the podcast, you can find us on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and Spotify for all our match previews and other things. Watch-alongs, not so much, probably not so much. But we are on the road to 300 subs. And as it says there, we get to 300 subs, and I will do the one chip challenge. I will go live and do the one chip challenge. Now, I am shit with Sparse. I really am shit with Sparse. So let's see how this goes. Let's see what we can get from this game. We will discuss the lineups in a moment. Obviously, 10 minutes away from kickoff just yet. We will get into the lineups. As I said, though, if you are new around here, please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel, and please hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on another vid. A couple more comments beforehand. We'll have a look and see. Connor has said, Wolves are sharp. Think with Cornet in the side. Burnley are a different beast. I really, I just hope that we can get something today. I'd take a point today, to be honest. If we get a point today and 3 points against Newcastle on Saturday, then for me, I would snap anybody's hand off right now. But we will take it from there and see what happens. Dave says, I think we can get something. Yeah. Think positive. As I said, 4-0. 4-0 last season. Cracking result. So why not? Let's do that shit again. Don Hussam, the legend that is. Obviously, good luck to your lads tonight. Not much luck at Goodison against Everton in recent seasons. But on the back of 4-0 results, you've got 4 goals in your last 2 matches. Good luck to you. Good luck to you, my friend. I'm sure you'll do it. I'm sure you'll beat the Toffees anyway. Nippon Sharma, how are you doing, Nippon? Hope you are well. Thanks for tuning in. Nippon, again, another content creator, just like Don Hussam and Yank Talking Smack, who are doing bits on the YouTube scene. So big up to yourself, Nippon. Thanks for tuning in. And he says, Chris Wood with a hat trick. I would love that again. He does love a goal against Wolves, so let's see how that goes. Venom Gaming, hope you are well. Again, thanks for tuning in. Would be an even match. Yeah, I said this. I've said this. It's definitely got all the makings of an even game. I'd take 1-1 now. I really would. As I said, if I had to give a prediction, my prediction probably would be a 1-0 shithouse Burnley win. Why not? Why not? Dave says, I think Cornet's improved the team, massively improved the team. That guy is just phenomenal on his own. He's already got 4 goal of the season contenders. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens there. Venom Gaming says, Cornet with 2 screamers. Oh, I'll have that. Yeah, man. I'll take that. Definitely. All day long. All day long and twice on a Tuesday, mate. Honestly. This is football. Dan, the best ginger on earth. To be fair, I'll take that. I'll take that. Ed Sheeran's still big, so I'll take that. I will take that. So today's poison, if anybody's interested, on the old Cronenberg. I've only got 2 left. So I might as well suck them during the game. Why not? It is nearly weekend, isn't it? Not far now. Anybody got any plans? As you could see, we did have our Christmas intro on at the beginning. I know we had problems with it and things, so I do apologise. But yeah, it's been the first day of Advent, hasn't it? So I know full well I came downstairs and scoffed whatever chocolates I got. And yes, I know I'm 30 years old, but who cares? Who cares? It's nearly Christmas. Anyway, I'll do my shopping Christmas Eve like any normal bloke, so don't worry about it. Don Hussam says, Cornet hat-trick 4-3 you bastard. Fair play, fair play. I knew it couldn't be too nice for too long. Couldn't be so nice for too long. And Connor says, only ginger available is the beard. That is true. The chest and the arse, funnily enough, which, as you can see, is very predominantly around this area. Says Venom Gaming says, my birthday on Sunday. Nice one. Nice one. Obviously, if I don't speak to you before, or if you're not in our video tomorrow, because we do have a match preview coming up tomorrow with Kendall Rowan from a Newcastle supporter. And obviously, we'll get her input on the channel as well on all things for the game on Saturday. So, Nippon says, legend has it that Hussam hates Burnley more than United. Legend's probably true, Nippon. Legend is probably true. So without further ado, let's take a look at the lineups. And as you can see, Bruno Large, however you want to pronounce his name, has gone with a back 5. Obviously, Jose Sarr in goal, Nelson Semedo, Max Kilman, Conor Cody, Roman Saiz, Ryan Aknure all at the back. Dendoncker and Matinho playing more probably defensive midfield with Hwang Hee-chan, Raul Jimenez and Adama Traore in attack. That's a pacey attack, that, out on the wings. But we all know about Adama Traore, don't we? We all know, basically, it can run for fun, but everything else is absolutely shocking. And they're not even my words. I mean, Scott, who we had on the other night, a Wolves fan, even said the same. Adama Traore just doesn't have any end product. No doubt it'll probably happen against Burnley today, though, won't it? We all know what happens when Burnley come to town. All these people that haven't scored in the career for the clubs will end up grabbing goals, or players that have been told they've been playing shit recently will have stormers. It's madness. The players are in the tunnel now, so let's have a look at the Burnley lineup. And I hope you can see that. I don't think I edited this one pretty well, to be fair. But as usual, we have dropped back to a 4-4-2. It has been a 4-4-1 recently. But there you see Nick Pope in goal, Matt Lawton at right back. Nathan Collins comes in for the suspended James Tarkowski. And it doesn't worry me, really, because anybody alongside Ben Mee is just ends up being a class defence. So fair play to that. Obviously, Ben Mee in there and Charlie Taylor on the left. Goodmanson obviously playing right midfield. Brownhill and Corky in the centre with McNeil on the left. And Wood and the man of the moment, Maxwell Cornet up top. So this should be interesting. This should be interesting because we've started to play some really good expansive football. So I am looking to see whether we get on the front foot pretty early. But the players are making their way to the pitch. And I'm hoping for a really good game. Really am. We'll see how it goes, though. Looking at the comments, Donna Sam says, everyone like the video now. Please do. Please do. Hussam, that is wonderful words of wisdom. So thank you for that. Please do smash a like on the video. It really does mean a lot, especially if you're new around here. Do go and give us a sub because, as I say, get to 300. And this base that's ginger now will probably be matching in colour because I am pale as shit. I can't tan. I really can't. Legend is false. Burnley beating United, I'm all for. Of course, of course. Jamie Phillips, Football Chats, how are you doing, my friend? If you did not see, me and Jamie was on a video on Steve Stubbs' channel last night at 9 p.m. talking all things Premier League. Evening, fella. Good luck tonight, and also good luck to yourself as well. Fingers crossed you can get the points against Everton. Nippon says he is a pace merchant, and I totally agree with all that. Totally agree. Hossam says, oiled up Dan James. He is, isn't it? He is. Literally, the camera cannot help but pan round to him if he starts on the bench, just being all baby oiled up. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. You're there to play football. You're there to play football. It's not a tanning salon. It is stupid. It is stupid. The Endcraft official series. Thank you for tuning in. Like. Please do. It really does mean a lot. And everyone in the comments, thank you very much for your support so far. It really does mean a lot. Nippon says he's pulling Don Hussam's leg. Hussam is just a legend. If he lets you pull his leg, Nippon, then fair play to that. Fair play to that. Dave says, like the page, Dan is a legend. So thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for that. Your kind words really does mean a lot. But as I say, we are nearing to kick off. So without further ado, this is what we're in for tonight. So there you have it. That we are on for the match watch along, live match watch along of Wolves versus Burnley. As I say, if you are new around here, you can see at the bottom we are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. And all you have to do is search TurfMoorHouse. As simple as that. Search TurfMoorHouse and you can find us, even on the podcast platforms. But this won't be available on podcast due to it being a live watch along. Be a bit silly, wouldn't it? But it seems the players are now out on the pitch and the game is about to get underway. So I'm looking forward to this because obviously we've had to wait a bit longer, haven't we, as well, due to the fact of the Spurs game being called off. So a well-earned rest for Burnley. I just hope we can get something from this game. I really, really do. But we are about to kick off. Ref blows his whistle and away we go. So let's see what's going to happen. If you are wanting to watch the game instead of me, I mean, I'm all for you watching me. Of course I am. But it is on Amazon Prime for anybody wanting to watch it that doesn't know. You know, I'm just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. But if you can, leave us on in the background. Mute the telly. I'll do your little commentary. Sod it. Why not? Let's go all out. But yeah, 30 seconds gone. Not much to shout about. No, get your comments in during the game. Let us know your thoughts. Obviously, your score predictions, how you think the game's going to go. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. It's always nice. We'll get your comments up on the screen. We can have a laugh. We can have a bit of banter. We can have a bit of a joke, as well as watching the football. Of course we can. Of course we can. Connor says, his goal is already in the second minute if you want one that is more up to date. Is it? Is it really? I mean, I'm watching it on the TV, but it's Amazon Prime, boy. Yeah. Amazon Prime. You probably dodgy feeds. They're always either in front or behind, so we'll see how it goes. The Endcraft official says, you are the best. Make sure to sub. Thank you. Thank you. So this is amazing. Oof, nearly crap myself there. Obviously, Wolves went on the attack, but Burnley managed to defend really well. Derek Hutchinson, hope you are well, my friend. Thank you very much for tuning in. Big up, down. What happened on Sunday? It was an absolute shambles, mate, to be honest. It was rightly called off, was the game. Being in Burnley myself, 10-minute drive away from the ground. It's the snow was really, really bad, not just on the pitch, but around the surrounding areas. Where I lived, it was quite thick. So let's see. Obviously, when that game will be rearranged. Obviously, we're going to have to wait to see what happens with Spurs and their cup competitions and things like that. But yeah, a nice, well-earned rest for Burnley Football Club, to be honest. So fingers crossed, we've got a bit more in the tank to give tonight, and potentially 3 points tonight and 3 points on Saturday. If I want to be greedy, I'll ask for that. But it's all hope. It's all hope. Connor says 12 watching, only 7 likes. He's got a point. He's got a point. Hit the like, people. It really does mean a lot. And we will do, as I said, be doing some more content. And I will be doing the one chip challenge once we get to 300, no matter what. If we can get to it, I'd say it now. If we can get to 300 subs by Christmas, I will potentially go live on either Christmas Day or Boxing Day and do it. If we can get it done by Christmas, I will see. Depends when I can get hold of it, because obviously I'd have to buy it. But at the moment, let's hit that 300 subs. If we get it before Christmas, I will go live at Christmas, and we will do the one chip challenge, which means I could probably potentially ruin Christmas for myself by burning a ring in my own arse. So we'll see how it goes. 3 minutes on the clock. Not much to shout about. Both sides digging in deep, to be fair. And it seems like McNeil has took. Is it Brownhill that's took a knock? Both sides are quite aggressive in the way they're trying to battle for the ball, to be fair. And I do think it's potentially Brownhill that's dropped. He seems to be up. He's moving a bit sheepishly now. Actually, might have been Charlie Taylor. Sorry, might have been Charlie Taylor. This has got one of those games where there's going to be barely any goals, especially compared to last time. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Derek says Claret and Blue 1, Brighton 0. Hey. Look at Adama Traore's arms. Why? Why all the oil? Why? I just don't get it. I just don't get it at all. Stupid. This has got a 1-0 shithouse Burnley win all over it, and I hope I'm wrong, and I hope it's goals galore. But obviously, from the Burnley perspective, Burnley playing a little bit dangerously there. Ben Mee clears. Burnley throwing midway into the Wolves half. I agree, Dave. I really do. I agree. No need for it at all. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. Like you say, Connor, slippery bastard so he can pull a Werner in front of a goal again. Yeah. Does not surprise me at all, mate. Does not surprise me at all. Snow's cleared up round here now as well, so there shouldn't be any more calling off. So we'll see what happens. What's going on there? And as the referee, I think the referee's given a card here, and I think it's Charlie Taylor going into the referee's book. It's Ben Mee. Ben Mee has gone into the book. And let's have a look. No, he stuck a leg right in front of him, pretty much halted Adama Traore. A big lad, right? I'm not being funny, though. When you watch that back, if you get to watch that back, people, I'm not being funny. He knows full well he could stay on his feet. In fact, he stays on his feet a little while longer and then decides, I'll go down. I agree, Connor. He's definitely making the most of it. Ben Mee's foot's just come basically in front of him here. It's not even that high up. It's just because of the camera, but he's come in front of him to try and clear it. And then he's carried on running, and then all of a sudden gone, I should drop here. And he's dropped. If anything, if he didn't drop, he'd probably got a sniff at goal. It's silly, really. Absolutely silly. I'd be fuming. I'd be well pissed off if I were Wolves manager. Proper milking it. He barely even touched him. Barely even touched him, and now he's whinging about his leg. Oh, God knows what's going on. The missus has sent me a message saying apparently that I'm deleting her comments, but I'm really not. I can't see any of your comments, to be fair. Pardon me. If you are commenting, I really can't see any of them. So I don't understand why. Jamie says, Liverpool are favourites to sign Traore. God, I hope not. Klopp, great, but he can't do miracles. No, I agree. Totally agree with you. You know, you've worked wonders with Sadio Mane, Diogo Jota, obviously from Wolves, obviously the latter. So I don't know why you'd want Traore, to be honest. There's better out there. There is definitely better out there than the guy that just runs around oiled up. And then, as Connor says, there's a reason no one is to pry him from Wolves. I mean, if Liverpool are to pry him from Wolves, that's a strange one. I've not heard that one before, so it definitely is a strange one to me. It's a big aerial battle going on at the moment, and Burnley playing pretty well, managing to keep the ball under control. The ball is now back with Pope, who's going to punt this long. Derek says Traore is a downgrade, and Connor says if he goes to Scouse, advantage rest of the league. Oof. Big comment, Connor. Big comment. Dave says he should stay on his feet. He knew he could get a free kick. A bummer for the Spurs fans on Sunday. About 45 minutes to go, then they found out it was off, but it had to be done considering the weather. Completely agree. If you are new around here, please do subscribe to the channel. As I did say, we will be doing the one chip challenge if we get to 300 subs. So all the subs count. They all count. I'm not trying to push the fact that I want the subs higher. If the subs go higher, brilliant. I'm enjoying the fact that YouTube is, you know, I'm enjoying it. I'm just enjoying the ride. But the more subs, the more crazier the stuff will get. I don't know how much more crazier it is. I said the other day it might get to a point where I'm going to have to create an OnlyFans or something. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. So that won't happen. Don't worry about it. So far, 10 minutes in, nothing much to shout about apart from Adama Traore making the most of a situation, and he's going to be like that, isn't he? As everyone said, slippery bastard. He's just going to do it all game. Really is. So, any score predictions? Any score predictions? What's people going for? Let us know your thoughts. Dave English says anything is possible with you, Dan. Yeah, to be fair, there won't be an OnlyFans for me though, mate. I'm telling you that now. They definitely won't. Definitely won't. Burnley come forward. It's a game of head tennis at the moment. Wolves trying to clear. Matt Lawton intercepts. Jack Cork finds Goodmanson, who could have a bit of a run on here at the far side. Tries to cut in. He's going to have a pop. No, he finds McNeil. Tries to play it back out to Lawton. It's Jack Cork now. Lawton pumps the ball back in. Headed back. Charlie Taylor fizzes one across. I think it definitely was a shot. The commentator is saying, to be fair, commentator saying, was it a cross? Was it a shot? It was definitely a shot. The ball seems to have slowed down. Charlie Taylor's tried to hit that quite venomously. It's quite handsomely wide, to be fair. Not too wide. But an effort off target for Burnley, to be honest. An effort off target. Derek says, Wolves 0, Burnley 2. Yes, love the positivity, Derek. Love it. Really do love it. And Carl, thank you for tuning in. Really does mean a lot. Hopefully a Wolves win. They're my only doubt on the accumulator. If Burnley win, it will be a consolation, as I really don't like Newcastle. I will take that. I will take that. Apart from the Wolves win, obviously. Definitely not that. We don't want that stuff. As I say, I will take a point from this. Fingers crossed we do. It's definitely one of those games. It's been a flat 12 minutes. Really flat 12 minutes. Nothing really much to shout about at all. Charlie Taylor's effort is pretty much the only thing to shout about. Adama Traore has milked the situation to get a free kick and bend me in the book, which, to be honest, so early on in the game can be dangerous. Really dangerous having your centre-back booked already, so he'll have to keep his nose clean for the rest of the game. But speaking of the oiled up Dan James has just played a ball out wide. Wolves gaining some momentum. Ball into the box. It's up, but it's found Semedo on the far side. Ball in, and it's a save by Pope. Header by Dendoncker. Couldn't get the power behind it, and it seems straight into the arms of Pope. A scare for Burnley there, to be fair. Nathan Collins, not as tight as you'd expect, to be fair, but Pope manages to get his hands to it. McNeil, Taylor, coming across on the overlap, plays a ball in. Chris Wood, glancing header! Bit more on that. Needed a bit more on that. It probably would have been offside. Probably wouldn't have been offside anyway. I mean, standard with Chris Wood. Standard. Connor says, near scare by Wolves. Derek says, Dendoncker the plonker. 31 minutes is all it took for Chris Wood to have his hat-trick in the game last season. So, I mean, it could still technically happen. It's not going to, but it could still technically happen. This game is so flat, people. I'm being honest. If I had to describe this game, it's like roller coaster. It's that flat. 15 on the clock. Absolutely nothing to shout about. I say, get your comments in. We'll chat about anything. You can chat shit, banter, bit of fun. Talk about the game, score predictions, your plans this week, what you've had for your tea, anything. Get them in. We'll chinwag. We'll chat. We'll see what's going on. Jamie says, member of the crowd at Chelsea-Watford game has had a heart attack, play suspended. Wow. This seems to be happening a lot. This really does seem to be happening a lot. Now, a lot of people are putting two and two together and saying, oh, is it all this COVID jab stuff? You know, who knows? Who knows? I'm not getting dragged into that crap. But no, let's hope that the person is okay, to be honest, first and foremost. But yeah, our thoughts go out to the person obviously injured and their family. Fingers crossed. Teams could do something about it. Seems there's drama in the Burnley game at the moment. Wang Hee-chan. It looks a dangerous tackle, to be fair. I'm not sure, to be fair. It's not really shown much of the incident. Wang Hee-chan's obviously holding his head. Him and Lawton go up. So both players have gone up. It seems like a clash of heads, but then looks like it's a bit of an arm raised by Lawton onto Hwang Yi-chan, but then there's a bit of afterwards. It seems there's a bit of afterwards. Joey, hope you are well, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're well. You always chat shit, mate. I learnt from the best, pal. I learnt from the best. Matt Lawton's been put in the book. Matt Lawton's been put in the book and he's been told he needs to go off the pitch. But also, Hwang Yi-chan has been booked as well. So, fair shout, fair shout. I'm glad both players are booked, to be fair. You can't book one without booking the other. It was a bit of handbags, but it seems everything should be fine after that. As Derek says, it's like watching paint dry, this game. It really is. It's proper. Oh, I am sorry, people. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real, people. I'm keeping it real. In fact, that's probably the most relief I've had since watching this game. As people have been saying, it was a collision of heads. Joey says, no one likes us. We don't care. The after should have been looked at. Yeah, I agree. Maybe more. Wolves pushing now. Ball trying to come through, and it's a corner to Wolves. Nuri was getting the best of Matt Lawton on the far side, on the near side. It's a bit of a feisty game, this now. It's starting to... It really is starting to open up a bit. As I say, I can see somebody getting sent off in this game. I really can. Really can. But Wolves corner. 19 minutes on the clock. Ball into the box. Cleared by Matt Lawton. Kept in play. Adama Traore. Tries to whip a ball in. And as people said, no end product. And as you can see, Ben Mee just cleared it straight away. Didn't even float over the defence, to be honest. Ball's come through. McNeil. Cleared up top to Cornet. It seems Cornet can't get to the aerial battle. Wolves back on the front foot. Raul Jimenez trying to get an effort at goal. He's tried to chip it towards the back post. Nobody there, and Matt Lawton can clear. Wolves have got the ball again. Can Wolves come back again? Connor says Burnley just got sent to the shops. They did, to be fair. They did. Joey says midfield need to step up now. Firm but fair challenges to calm things down. Yeah, definitely. Your right back and your centre back have both been booked. It's extremely dangerous. Extremely dangerous now. This is so early in the game. Tell you what, that Hwang Yi-chan, he seems to get about. Sticking himself in everywhere, that lad. Hopefully it's him that receives the red. Adama Traore trying to use his pace. Tries to whip a ball in, and it's been cleared by the Burnley defence. It's definitely an aerial battle, is this. Massive aerial battle. I don't even think you can call it battle, to be fair. It's just basically a pinball in the air. If you are new around here and you are watching, please do sub to the channel. If we do get to 300 subs, as I said before, we will be doing the one chip challenge once we get to 300 subs. So please do check us out. Drop us a like on the video as well. Really does mean a lot. It's a free kick to Burnley on the halfway line. Burnley were hoping to take a quick one, but it seems the referee slowed things down. Joey says, gotta say, we do usually have good games against Wolves. This one's brewing nasty. Yeah, it is. It is, but I'm really sceptical about them 2 yellow cards to our back line, to be fair. Ball in. Forced to bend me. Chris Wood. And can't connect with it sweetly enough. Connor says, news from Vicarage Road between Chelsea and Watford. The fan has been stabilised. So that's cracking news. Absolutely great news. Glad that they've managed to get that situation under control. I just think it's happening too much now. It really, really is. So something's got to give there. But again, quick responses from players and fans. So a really good shout, shout. And I'm glad that the fan has been stabilised. So cheers for that, Connor. Cheers for keeping us posted on that. Adama Traore. Traore tries to play it to Semedo. Semedo can't get to it. It seems Traore plays it a little bit pacier than what Semedo was expecting. Wolves to get the ball in, cleared by Collins. It falls back to Adama Traore. Pumped ball out wide. Lawton to try and close this down, and he does. Martinho trying to get past him. He's took it past one way, comes further out. Back with Semedo on the far side. Adama Traore, can he get it over? It's intercepted. McNeil keeps it in play, pumps the ball long. Chris Wood finds Cornet. Cornet is coming forward now. And, Cornet! God's sake. Chris Wood was making the run on the overlap, to be fair, and Cornet, all he had to do was play the simple ball, but he was going at a bit of speed to get forward. And the ball just didn't come through, to be honest. It was quite a weak pass. But you could see the frustration from Maxwell Cornet, to be honest. He wasn't happy with that. No doubt it'd have been given offside anyway against Chris Wood, probably. Joey says at least one defibrillator in every stand and tier would be a good idea. Absolutely fantastic idea, mate. I do agree. I think more needs to be done for the health, not of just players, but of fans as well. So, yeah, it's good that players and fans are working together to recognise these issues. So that really is a good one. But shot from range by Hwang Yi-chan and Pope down to it. Safe as houses. Safe as houses. Mark Green says, woohoo, big up, pal. Big up to yourself, Mark. Hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in. To be fair, this game is an absolute shitstorm. It really is. I'm glad I've got beer because it's getting me through it. Connor says, fun situation in the MLS. Real Salt Lake, formerly owned by Alan Pace, Burnley's chairman, is in the Western Conference Finals with no owner, no perm manager, and the star player out for the season. Oof. Now, that is a situation. That is a situation. Mark Shingler, boo, Wolves are better. To be fair, I don't think either side have got going, but I would say, yeah, that at this moment in time, Wolves are probably had the better of chances, but more chances at goal, to be quite honest with you. I just hope something comes of this game. It needs a goal to spark this game alive. There's a good chance it could be asleep before the 45th minute. Nathan Collins, can he clear this ball forward? Pumps forward, and there's nobody there to pick that up. Goodmanson tries to play a ball through, and it's cleared as far as... Oh. No, it's gone out for a throw-in. In terms of possession, Wolves have had 70%, Burnley have had 30%, but we all know, being Burnley fans, what it's like with that. Goodmanson, he's by the bar line. Can he get a ball across? It's intercepted. Corner to the Clarets. Come on. Connor says, Wolves are better at lathering the baby oil and flopping around like a dead fish. Mark says, we are in the top 6. Max says, yeah, pal, been busy with darts. Just had a shift at work and 3-hour practice session. Nice one. Hope the darts stuff's really taking off, mate. Fingers crossed something comes of that in the long run. And Joey says, why is Cornet taking corners? Yeah. It's a bit of a strange one. I mean, if something comes of it, then that's fine. That's fine. I'll take that. And Mark says, damn. But second corner to the Clarets. Corner again to get the ball in. So many Burnley players surrounding the goalkeeper. And a third corner. A third corner. Wow. Wow. Yes, your ticket is already on its way, like you asked. Nice one, fella. Nice one. Nice one. When you're doing when you're playing against the big boys, that's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. The Endcraft official series. I love you too, mate. I love you too. Who? Oh. Seems there's a lady in the stand that's been hit by the ball, to be honest, and her nose is bleeding. So there's Wolves officials seeing into that. And Joey's got face on like that. Ball is cleared from the corner. It's a bit of a strange header in. Adama Traore. This is where Wolves can really counter now. Traore to have a shot. He's hit the post and crossbar and it's bounced back out. Traore has gone more for pace there than actually trying to aim for the goal. He's literally just smashed it and hoped it hits the back of the net. Wow. Wow. Mike, I love you too, mate. It's all love in here. It's all love in here. Why not? Why not? Why not? Derek says, Traore, crap. Yeah. I mean, he's rattled the crossbars. Venomous shot. But he should have done better than that. Should have done better than that. He even had another Wolves player coming in if he'd have slowed it down and took his time. But I'm glad that's not gone in. I'm really glad it's not gone in. Damn it. Sod you, Mark. Sod you, Mark. Mark says, when you are crap, annoying product, then it doesn't go your way. I agree, mate. Totally agree. Totally agree. And as Connor said, bloody nose for the last. She's fine. Corner comes to nothing. It did. It certainly did. 30 minutes on the clock. And to be fair, Traore's shot, the closest we've come to a goal, rattling the crossbar. Burnley on the edge of the Wolves box. Brownhill with the throw-in. Let's see what happens. Ball into the box. Adama Traore now trying to get forward. He's making a run again. He tries to find Raul Jimenez. And Charlie Taylor, you absolute beast. What a perfectly timed challenge. Absolutely quality. Mark says, glad I found the channel you have come for. Mate, I hope to go further. I hope this takes off. Fingers crossed. Big things in the future, but who knows? Who knows? Baby steps at the minute. But the more we grow, the more the channel advances, the more mad shit we can get up to. So let's see what happens. Nippon says the Roadrunner has scored. Who? Mark, you really should be proud. I hope you are. I really am, mate. I really am. And, yourself and a couple of others have always been there and supported me from day one. So I can't thank you enough for the support that you've given me, as well as other content creators. So thank you very much for what you've done. Cracking channel, Mark, and hopefully, obviously, yours continues to grow as well. Joey says Charlie Taylor is absolutely class. I mean, he is absolutely shit hot. Mark says, why Brownhill? And Yank says, amazing tackle by Burnley to save a goal. Definitely. Yeah, it was just a crossbar, Nippon. You must be behind. You must be behind. I'm a subscribe. I can't get my words out. I'm a subscribe, okay? I'll take that. If you're going to subscribe, Mark, I will take that all day long. So thank you for the subscription. That really does mean a lot. Mark says 20 in the chat, only 12 likes. What the is going on? And he's got a point. Please do smash a like on the video. It really does mean a lot. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Can't stress it enough. Come a long way since asking me if I think you should start the channel. Can't wait for you to eventually hit 1K. It's going to be a long time coming. But you never know. You never know. It could just take that one video to blow up, and it happens. The only thing that's going to blow up is me when I do the one chip challenge, but we will see. We will see. Mark says, you're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? Goodmanson gets into the box. What that awful. Oh, why are you cutting the ball back there to nobody? Fucking yogurt. Cole says the issue is the main documented reaction to Vax's heart attack. No, that's fair shout. My neighbour just died a few months ago after his jabs. 42-year-old, fit as a fiddle, RAF guy. People are ignoring the obvious. Great show, subbed. Thank you, Carl. Really does mean a lot. To be fair, since having the jabs, I've had a couple of pains in my chest, but nothing major. People will tell you it's just this: you drink too much, you eat too much. Let them say what they want. Mark says, with it being the start of December and a month till the new year, what is your target? Mainly 2K by the end of the year. Mate, if I get to 300 by the end of the year, I'll be happy. You know, I said to you a while back, if I can get to 200 by the end of the season, I'll be very happy. And we're at, at the moment, 200 odd, 220 odd last time I checked. So keep it coming. I just hope 300 by the end of the year, I'll be very happy. If not, then I'm not too fussed. It will eventually get there. It's just it takes time, and the content will keep coming. Joey says, could your pendulum be starting to swing the other way now? I bloody hope so, mate, because we need to start getting this is where Burnley should come alive, really. We've seen this before. The season we got promoted under Dash, when Jordan Rhodes hit the bar, hit the post, when Burnley played Blackburn, it pretty much sparked us into life, and we ended up winning the game 2-1. So I do hope that this has now sparked something in this side and we can get a result off it. But I could probably just curse it beyond what I'm saying, because Wolves seem to be coming forward, but now Lawton clears it. That's a big punt. That's an Avit shot. That's an Avit. Nippon, have you watched a movie called Coco? I've heard of it. I have heard of it, but I don't think I've watched it, to be fair, which, with having kids, I should really give it a watch. I might just come up with that excuse. Hey, kids, you want to watch a film? It's my turn to choose, and put that on. But no, I haven't seen it, mate. I really haven't. Mark says, have you got TikTok? I have personally, to be honest, but not for the channel. Maybe something we could look into at some point, but at the moment, main focus is the YouTube and the social media and the podcast. So we'll just take it from there. Gradual progression. I'm not going to do a Man City and just throw money at it and hope for the best, or Derby. Mark says, I'm still having a little light practice session with a pint, but still watching you and active in chat. Mate, much appreciated. Cheers to that. Coco is class, mate. I will have to give it a watch. I will have to give it a watch. And Mark says same. Wolves coming forward now. It's by the bar line. João Martinho. Adama Traore. Proper northern. Traore. And Charlie Taylor clears it for a Wolves corner. I'll tell you something now. Second half, this is not going to be pretty. This could be one of those where one team actually gets a set of fireworks shoved up their arse and lit and told to get back out there. And it's an absolute domination of the second half by one or the other. Because, put it one way, if we're in for the same 45 of this first half, just mad. Corner comes in for Wolves. Absolutely nowhere near anybody for in a Wolves shirt, to be fair, and cleared by Nathan Collins. But ball is pinged and fizzed back into the box, and Nick Pope comes out off his line and clears it. Burnley taking the time to get this ball clear. Slow it down. I agree. Slow it down. Let's see what we can do. Nippon says, so you're not going to do money and inshallah, are you? I don't know what you mean, Nippon. I don't know what you mean. So Mark says, food, beer, and darts at Christmas. Oh my God, 14 days away. Lovely jubbly. No, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, as I've got to 30 now, it's more about, obviously, my kids and seeing their faces at Christmas. And that, for me, is obviously enough to put a smile on my face. And then afterwards, it's my time. We can crack the JD out. Can crack whatever beers are available. And we can take it from there and see how it goes. It's very scrappy when it comes to challenging. It's almost like neither team wants to risk actually getting something from this game. Mark says, can you follow me where? If it's down a dark alley, no. But if it's on old TikTok, why not? Mark says, stop. JD and Coke vibe. JD and Coke, tube of ass is the dream. Corner comes. Goodmanson tries to get to it. Can he pump a ball first time? It's not really much on it. The keeper comes out. It's a good job that Sarr came out then, to be fair, because Cornet was having a mad run onto that. The keeper came at the same time. He read it well. Cornet could have been in there. He was definitely onside. Keeper really did read the situation pretty well. Yeah, penalty, mate. Pen. I hope. I'll try and claim all. It's been that sort of half. Five minutes left of normal time. I can't see there being much added time, to be honest. I really can't. Nathan Collins gets the ball off Wang Yi-chan, plays it forward. Cornet, get up. The game is so slow. There's no urgency from either side. It's poor. Max says, some say I play so much better after 3 or 4 JD and Coke, but can barely see the board. Mate, it's probably true for myself. I'll probably be able to see a bit more straighter because I'm shit. I seem to look at the treble 20 and end up hitting like 3 at bottom. I'm just, it's awful. That's how bad I am, mate. Honest to God. Nippon says, everyone everyone. Smido. Trying to get the best of it, and Brownhill clears. Wolves trying to find a way through, but Burnley have got pretty much every man bar Maxwell Cornet and Chris Wood back. But can Burnley clear it? Jack Cork, oh, well over. Cornet. Man's Chris Wood. It's Wolves back on the threat again. Down this near side. See, that's what it is. Both sides are attacking. And when it comes to getting down the bylines and stuff, there's just nothing happening. They literally end up having to play the ball back into midfield and just get a ball in. Take a risk. Stupid, absolutely stupid. Nippon says, please get me to 500. Otherwise, I'll have the humiliating forfeit having to wear a United jersey in a live stream. So everybody that's watching, as much as we need to get Nippon to 500 subs, let's not, because I want to see him in a United jersey. Just what jersey, shirt, jersey. We're not American, Nippon. We're not American. Even Connor's Scottish, Swedish, whatever he wants to be. Mark says, I'm going to do a stream on Christmas Eve if you want to join, like a live stream for a few hours, quiz and chill with beers. I don't think I'll be able to, mate, just because obviously we're having the kids and things. I wanted to spend time with the family. It'd be a bit difficult. So, and plus, I think I'm working most of Christmas Eve as it is anyway. So I want to spend time with the family when I have finished. So I do apologise, but anything prior, I'm game for that. I'm game for that. Matt Finch, hope you're well, mate. Thank you for tuning in. As I say, keep these comments coming in, guys. It really is appreciative. We will get them up on screen and we will have a bit of a chinwag about it. But I totally agree with that comment, mate. Hope the second half is better because this half has been a drab, an absolute drab. Mark says on TikTok, yeah, no problem, mate. No problem. I'll drop you a message. I'll try and find you. I'll try and find you. Even if you want to private message us on Twitter or something, drop that on our Twitter on an inbox or something, and obviously I will check it out. I will check it out. Carl says, same with pool. I play for a team, and when I don't drink, I'm nowhere near as good as when I've hit 5 or 6 drinks. It relaxes the mind and the arm. It does, to be fair. I used to play for a pool team, pool pub team. I used to love that, though. I used to love that, especially away ones, because you get to sample a couple of different pubs, which is always good. And obviously they put food on as well, so that explains the weight probably, over the course of it. Like, oh, you can have one, and there's me with a full tray of flaming hot dogs to myself. But yeah, do one, Dan, you cheeky shit. I'm only pulling your piss, Connor. I'm only pulling your piss. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. Mark says, it's called Your Name Here 78. No problem, pal. No problem. Everybody in the chat, go and check out Mark on Twitter. On TikTok. And obviously, give him an ad. Maisie, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. Maisie recently hit the 300. And she didn't have to do a one-chip challenge, so she got the better deal, to be fair. But as we have said, if we do hit 300 subs, we will do that one-chip challenge. We really, really will. I say we, I mean me. There's no we. I mean, I'm the size of 2 people, but that doesn't matter. Get to them 300 subs, and we will do that one-chip challenge. I want Burnley to just grab some out. Stroke of half time. Chris Wood coming forward. Bad ball. You've had all the time to slow that down as well.
Oh, that couldn't come quick enough. That couldn't come quick enough. Half time, and oh, what a drab! What a drab! 0-0 at the break. Absolute shocking performance from both sides. How do you dissect that first half? If anyone can help in the comments, please do. Please do, because honestly, it's absolute madness. Afonso Campos, hey, thank you for tuning in, my friend. Hope you're well. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do. It does mean a lot and helps us grow. Mark says, the team I'm joining next year are bottom with 1 week to go. Mate, I know one man doesn't change a team, as we've seen with Ronaldo going to United, but, you know, who knows? Who knows? Maisie says 18 people watching, hit the like and the subscribe button. She is spot on. She really is. She really is spot on. So please do subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss out on our videos. As I said, we do have a video coming tomorrow. We are doing a live match preview for the Newcastle game, so that should be fun. We have Kendall Rowan, a massive Newcastle supporter, and she's going to give us her insight to Newcastle United. Good time to play them as well at the minute. They've not won a game yet, which you just know what's going to happen, don't you? And I'm not going to say it. I'm really not going to say it. The missus, finally, it seems the comments are coming through. I don't know why, but it was doing this. But might have to douse you with a bucket of water rather than a bottle after that one chip challenge. Definitely. Definitely probably will. I mean, I was tempted to do it in the snow and just do it and then do some crazy ass snow fairy, snow angel. But the snow's gone. The snow has gone. Mark says that's on YouTube. Right, no problem. We will check that out. We will check that out. Joey says 0-0 half-time. Take that. Yeah, to be fair, I did say I'd take a point. I just think that on the basis of the performance, though, it's been pretty poor. Both sides don't look like they want to grab a goal, to be fair. Maisie says, at least you've got a win guaranteed versus Newcastle. I'm not so sure. Not so sure. This is Burnley, you know. Just remember that this is Burnley. And I know Newcastle haven't been performing pretty well, but it's just our luck that they'll probably grab their first win, just like Norwich grabbed their first point against us. Mark says, Geordie's going down with $1 billion in the bank. Geordie's going down with $1 billion in the bank. $1 billion in the bank. $1 billion in the bank. Jane Booth, 1 sub and 2 videos. Happy days. Happy days. So, guys, what's your thoughts on that first half? Give us your thoughts. Try and put it into words. I mean, I am expecting probably just emojis of a yawn because that's sort of how it were. But tomato. You win some, you lose some. Mark says I've been singing that non-stop. Why not, mate? Why not? If the darts doesn't come good, then at least you've got the singing career to fall back on, pal. Mark says, okay. Let's have a look. So, as I say, we are going to be doing a lot more content on this channel. You know, the Christmas period, it's absolutely mad. You know, games coming thick and fast. So we'll see what goes on. As I say, there was literally 2 videos on Tuesday. The watch along tonight. We've got 2 videos tomorrow. I've got one on my channel, obviously, and I'm jumping on another Newcastle fans channel. Then I'm on another Newcastle fans channel on the Friday evening. So it's non-stop. Honestly, I will eventually spend some time with the with the family, which is what, as I said, Mark, it's one of those things. Fingers crossed. We will get our heads together and have a beer, even if it is over YouTube. Why not? Why not? As May said, you're in demand. I am. That is right. You have spelled that right, haven't you? you're in demand, because I don't want someone to say you're on remand, because I'm really not. So the missus says she scheduled herself in for the week, and that's fair enough. That's fair enough. What Geordie channels you on, lad? I'm on a guy called Bazza. I'm on a guy called Bazza and his channel tomorrow. And then I've had the last guy who messaged me earlier. I can't remember his name, but when I find out, I will check it out. I will let people know as well what we're doing. But yeah, as I say, I got Kendall Rowan on ours tomorrow. Then I'm on a guy called Baz's channel. Then I'm on with a group at 6:45 on Friday. So it's all good. It's all gravy, mate. It's all gravy. No, Retro hasn't asked me, to be fair, yet. He usually does, but no, I've not heard from him. He may be taking a break from YouTube. I'm not sure. It's that time of the year where people like to sometimes take a break with the madness that is of the videos. Maisie said, I hope I have. And when I saw the laughing emojis, I couldn't help but sort of read the emojis in your laugh. So that's quite funny. Mark says, on one of my videos, comment anything, and can you go on my channel on the YouTube in live? I can't get to it at the minute because I'm doing this all on my phone. To be fair, this is all being done on the phone, so I will go check it out. As I say, I will check it out once this game's ended. But for the moment, as I say, we're being live. I can't check anything out. You know, notifications may come through on the phone, but it is what it is. The only thing I can check is the fridge for another beer prior to the second half, because I'm going to need it. I'm surprised I managed to make this one last for the first half, because it was poor. It was really poor. So, guys, what we will do is we will be back in a moment. You know, it might be live, but people do need a piss stop. You know, we need a piss break every now and again. So Nippon says hi to Maisie, and Matt Finch says Liverpool score. To be fair, I haven't seen the scores yet. I haven't seen the scores anywhere. So if anybody does want to update us with the scores on the doors around the Premier League, that would be great. I say right at this moment, I'm going to nip for a wee. And when we're back, we will have the second half and we'll talk about those results. So do bear with us, and we will be back in a moment. And we're back. We are back. Fresh, cold one from the fridge. Looking at the scores. 2-1 Southampton. Not another 9-0 happening there. West Ham 1-0 up against Brighton. And Liverpool obviously 1-0 up at Goodison Park. The rest still 0-0. Between Watford, Chelsea, Wolves, Burnley and Villa and Manchester City. So you know full well with it, the longer it stays 0-0 between Villa and City, it'll be spoken about as Steven Gerrard masterclass. Of course it will. Of course that's all that'll be spoken about. But yeah, Mark says Hendo scored for them. Good old Henderson. And Mark Goldbridge just tweeted, ha ha ha. So, second half. Go into this, obviously, at the break, still 0-0. We'll see what happens. It's going to, as I said, it just needs a goal. The game needs a goal. Other than that, it's not really done much. Really hasn't. But obviously, the second half will be getting underway in the next 2 or 3 minutes. So let's just. To be fair, I'm just looking at the thing now, and it's talking about Charlie Taylor, and it's saying how he's been pretty much in the right areas. But the thing is, though, it comes to something when your left back is literally playing left midfield, and I get that Dwight McNeil's obviously trying to cut in as an extra midfielder every now and again. But yeah, it is what it is. Mark says that was a good whip, mate. It really was satisfying as anything. But one of them though now. Even though I only had the one beer, having 1p, you break the seal, don't you? You break the seal, and hopefully halfway through the second half, don't you? And I'll have to hold it or just drink that beer very quick and hold the bottle. But I don't think the neck's big enough. Not on them. Not on them anyway. On them, I need an Oasis bottle or something like that. But all jokes aside, obviously, I don't think there'll be any changes. If there is, obviously, we will let you know. But second half, it seems all the players are making their way back to the bench from warming up. Players are in the tunnel, ready to come out for the second half, and mate, it probably would fit, to be fair, but it probably would. But it's fine. It's fine. It's all jokes. It's all jokes, isn't it? So Burnley have come out now, ready, hopefully prepared, fireworks up their arse, ready to kick on in this second half. Another 45 of this. Wolves out. Wolves now back out on the field, and Mark says, come on, Wolves. Nah. Bloody hell would have to be bloody microscopic. I'm not saying anything. I've got children, so it must be doing something. Let's put it that way. Dash is back out now. Hopefully clear his throat. Told the lads to get, push on, get in the faces. But Dash don't give too much away, does he? He never does. Never bloody does. Even when a goal's scored, you see the bench jumping around for joy behind him, and he's just sort of like, and that's it. That's all you get. That's all you get. In tears here. Wow, what's up? I'm only joking. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Second half has just kicked off. And as I say, fingers crossed, we can get something from this. Come on, Burnley. Let's get something. Just not. First 10 minutes of this second half is going to be one of those. Get back involved in the game. But Burnley are back. McNeil out to Charlie Taylor. Tries to play it over the top to Cornet, who can't really get it into that. And it's back with Ben Mee. There's no rush. Wolves even coming forward. Wolves, when they're coming forward, Ben Mee's got the ball, he's playing it back, and he's not even... It's literally just nothing. They're not even attacking Ben Mee. You know, thinking, right, shit, let's get at him. Let's try and win the ball and get on the front foot. It's almost like both teams would be very happy with a point. And I know that we said we'd be happy with a point. Of course we would. Especially if it guaranteed 3 on Saturday. But I just think the performance of the game, it's proper awful. It is awful. Mark says he's got a pile of bricks next to him just in case. And Connor says, Che Adams on 6 in 8 for club and country. What a baller. What an absolute baller. Wolves 10, Burnley 0. Nah, on your arse, mate. On your arse. No chance. No chance. There has been a score update, though, and Chelsea have now taken the lead against Watford. Mason Mount has grabbed the goal for Chelsea. Goodmanson down holding his foot. Sass trying to help him to his feet. Just a collision, trying to win the ball. And Miguel Mendes, or is it Menendez? Hopefully I've got that right, as it's spelled. Hi, Turf. You can call me Dan, call me Turf. I'll take that. I'll take that. First time on your channel from Chicago. Thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in. Really does mean a lot that, you know, you take your time out to give this channel a watch. Do really appreciate it. So please do drop a subscribe on the channel. Thank you very much for the support, and hope everything and your family is well. So thank you very much. It seems it's pinball in the box at the moment. Really managing to get it clear. I think hopefully it's Dwight McNeil. 2 men to him. He's tried to take it round. No, he's tried to get a cheap free kick. It's not happening. Wolves can come forward again. Jimenez, Moutinho. Back with Moutinho again. Traore. Out to the far side now. McNori tries to shoot. He's back into the box again. Just clear it, Burnley, for fuck's sake. Goodness for that. Whew. Jesus. Salah has scored. Everton are shit. Fair play. No, fair shout, Mark. If that's the score, then fair enough. Mason Mount. Ready for this bit? Can F off. Of course he can. Of course he can. And Connor's happy. Another yank. Get in. Get in. The message says, just to inform you, you're on your way to that hot challenge or not with 233 subs. Remember to sub to the channel if you're tuning in. Deserves way more subs than he's got so much time and effort put in. She'll know because I don't spend that much time with her because I'm obviously doing this and sometimes it affects things. But, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. She's the most supportive partner I could really ask for. And she is the channel's biggest fan. So at least I know I've got that. Ball in by Wolves. Burnley with 11 men behind the ball now having to try and get forward. Semedo plays it back to Jose Sarr, the Wolves goalkeeper. Burnley seem to have regained their shape and won the ball. Can Burnley now come on the front foot? It seems Cornet's been pushed out wide. Cornet's back with it. Can he find Jackcourt? He's trying to pump a ball through. Chris Wood. Cleared by the defender. Still in the Wolverhampton box. Seems now Wolves can get the ball away. Out on this far side with Semedo. Tries to play a ball forward to Traore, but Charlie Taylor. The simple Sunday League. Have it. Have it. Get it out. If ever in doubt, get it out. Max says, excuse me, I'm the biggest fan. But yeah, you do deserve more. No, thank you. I really do appreciate everybody in the comments and in the chat. Everybody that's helped me out. It really does mean a lot. So I am very thankful for everything, to be fair. All the support really does mean a lot. It is becoming a bit end-to-end now. Wolves attack, Burnley trying to counter. Just hope it's one of those where it's not just going to filter out, where this is just a mad 10, 15 minutes and then we get another bore fest. But It's now with Jack Cork. Burnley trying to push again. McNeil. Get down the bar line like you usually do. Tries to pump it into the front post, but Chris Wood just wasn't angling enough. Mark says, Chelsea can F off. I totally agree. Totally agree. Took a nice point off them, though, recently. We did take a nice point off them, so I'm happy about that. Matej Vidra with the equaliser late on in that game. Chris Wood battling. Has he got a free kick out of it? McNeil tries to get something out of it. And it seems the referee's just given a throw into to Wolves. Dash in a bit of disbelief there. He actually thought it should have been a free kick, at least for one of them. Burnley still have a chance. It's still in and around there. Burnley trying to pump it into that area. Goodmanson, bit of a pigeon chest touch, to be fair, and Wolves can come away. Moutinho finds Semedo on the far side, who takes a touch, cuts back in, tries to take on Charlie Taylor and find Moutinho back on the edge of the box, but it's cut out, well cut out, and McNeil can now hopefully get away. And well done, Charlie Taylor, well shielded. To be fair, living life a bit dangerously then. I thought, shit, he better not lose it here. Two men approaching, but he held himself well. Nick Pope throws it out to Lawton, who tries to come forward and gets to the halfway line, and now it's back with Pope. If that doesn't sum up this game, then what does? Mark says, so can United. Guys, get your predictions in. I mean, if you predict 0-0, I don't blame you. I really don't. Chris Woods took a bit of a touch. Can he get on the end of it? No, it's cut out, and Jose Sarr clears the ball. Ben Mee tries to pump it back in there. No Burnley player attacking this. Adama Traore. Good ball by Traore, to be fair. Can Wolves get anything from it? Lawton, solid foot, cuts that shit out. Barry Westwood, hope you are well. It says, you're doing a good job, Mark. Come on, you Wolves. It's nice to have you Wolves fans in here. It really is. All I'm going to say is as well, Barry, you've got a really good last name. And to be fair, he's probably missing from our. Well, he is missing from our midfield. But in this game, I think someone like Westwood and his passing ability would have been key in this game. Probably would have at least had 2 or 3 opportunities to unlock the Wolves' defence. So a big miss for us. But Wolves come forward, try to play the ball over. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Wolves can get through here, and has anything happened? No. Burnley clear. Wangi Chan, he's everywhere. Man's like shit in a field. He's tried to touch it down. I don't know what he's got his arms in the air for. He's trying to claim something. Barry says, Wolves to nick it 1-0. And of course, Mark agrees. Of course he does. Of course he bloody does. Would you guys be happy with 0-0? Would you guys be happy with a point? Mark saying 2-1 to Wolves. Mark saying 2-1 to Wolves. Would you still be happy with a point, though, if it finished like this? Taylor. Burnley just can't seem to find anybody going forward. And I think, if anything, Burnley need to they need to find something in terms of attacking intent, because it's not paying off at all. Oh, what's gone on here? Nathan Collins is claiming that Raul Jimenez has struck him in the face. Wow. It is being looked at. VAR are looking into it. Mark says no in regards to a point. Oh, he's lashed out at him there. He's lashed out at him there. I can't believe the referee said there's nothing in that. You can see sort of a quick lash out. Wow. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Barry says, nice one, Mark. Would have been there tonight, but just had a cataract done. Keep up the good work. And Alison says, can Wolves score? I hope not. I hope not. I don't want them to. And Afonso Campos has said Burnley. Burnley. So, yes, that's what we want. Want some positivity for Burnley. And Mark says the reason why is because of the 0-0 versus Norwich. No, that's a fair shout. It's a fair shout. Wolves seem really up for this now. We are starting to panic a little bit, and I think we need to tighten up and fingers crossed we can get a foothold in the game, because at the moment it's looking like Wolves are starting to show a bit of dominance. Wolves still battling for the ball on the edge of the box. Martinho from range. And all three of his goals, to be fair, have come from outside of the box in his previous matches. But that one was heart wide and not very handsome. It seems Burnley are about to make a substitution. And it's Chris Wood. Chris Wood is coming off. To be quite honest with you, I can understand it. He's been isolated in the game. It is understanding, but we will see how that comes out. It's always like for like, though. I'd like to have seen something like a change of the system, see what we can do. He's not happy as Chris Wood. It seems Chris Wood and Dash having a bit of verbals there, to be fair. Don't think Chris Wood was happy with being substituted. Miguel says if they don't win this game, the schedule will only get tougher for the Wolves. We need this win today and to stay in 6th place. And Mark says we can't afford to lose, basically. If you can't afford to lose, I think obviously you've got to do a little bit more. As I say, I think both teams need to do a bit more. It's shocking. It's been shocking. Where's all this Burnley love anyway? All I'm seeing is a lot of Wolverhampton in the chat. Let's get some Burnley love in. I know it's a bit difficult because nobody likes us. No one likes us. It is what it is. It is what it is. Barry says, true, Miguel, some tough ones coming up, but there is no easy ones in the Prem. And HC Sam says, no one likes us. No one likes us. No one likes us. We don't care. We are Burnley. Super Burnley. We are Burnley from the north. Come on. Exactly. Exactly. Mark says, come on, you Clarets. Get in. That's the positivity we need. Keep these comments coming. Keep these comments coming. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Burnley corner. 60 minutes on the clock. We all know what Burnley and set pieces are like, so Fingers crossed we can get something from it. Ball pumped to the back stick. Ben Mee couldn't get onto that, which usually pretty predominant on the corners. Can Burnley make something from this? Corner keeps it in. Burnley trying to keep this move alive. McNeil takes a shot and it hits J-Rod. Oh. Thing is, every time we get a chance that's decent, it probably hits one of our players or it's probably offside. That's the only problem. Ole, 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 Corny. I mean, to be fair, he's not really had a good game, really. Another player that's been isolated. Up top, we've been predominantly isolated, I think. Wolves have definitely had the better of this game. As I said earlier, the possession stats at the time when it was 70-30, probably not going to be much difference now, to be honest with you. That's a typical Burnley performance, though, isn't it? And you know, we always have shit possession stats, but we end up grinding a result out. But I'd snap your hand off for 0-0 right now. I really would. Oh, is that a bit late? It's continued. Referees put play on. I think it may get called back for a yellow card to J. Rodriguez potentially, but Raul Jimenez cuts inside. Adama Traore tries to get a shot away at goal. J. Rodriguez. There's no urgency from Burnley. He's having to play it for. Oh, oof. I think Cornell nearly got away with it then, to be fair. I agree, Sam. Come on, Burnley. Come on. Mark says I like Burnley, but not as much as Wolves. Fair play, mate. Fair play. I'll take that. Barry says, draw at our place would be a good result for you. Mark, would you take it? Says, yeah. Sorry, mate. Rooting for Raul Jimenez. It's not a problem. Not a problem. Because we would get 1 point, Mark says. Sam, going to Newcastle away, it's going to be awesome. Always good at Newcastle, to be fair. Oh, Cornet's in here. He tried to play it back, and now the offside flag's gone up. And he has pulled it back, and he is going to book Rodriguez for that earlier incident. Yeah, Newcastle away, it's always a good day. It's pretty much the only time I'd probably go to the gym. And when I say gym, I mean St. James's Park, because getting to the top of them stairs is a fucking nightmare. So, yeah, it's a workout in itself, isn't it? But it should be a good game. Both teams, yeah, looking for the points, really. And just hope that we want it more than Newcastle. Plus, we all know what Eddie Howe's about. From a Burnley perspective, we do know what Eddie Howe's about, so let's see what's going to happen. Seems the ready in Matej Vidra, to be honest with you, so let's see what happens there. I think he'll obviously come on for Cornet, but we'll see what happens. He's being given some instructions. Jimenez, you're a dirty bastard. I swear to God, right? He's literally had pretty much like poked Flaming Collins in the eye. And then he had no intention of getting to the ball then, with Ben Mee coming towards it. I'm sorry, Wolves fans, you've been absolutely brilliant in the chat, but Raul Jimenez is starting to really piss me off. Mark says, true. Miguel says, you should be drinking a Corona. I should be drinking a San Miguel. Like where I'm going with that one. Come on, Wolves, mate. If keep them chats coming in, keep the chats coming in. Whether you're a Wolves fan, United fan, City fan, flaming Derry City and flaming Ireland, for all I care. The support really does mean a lot. And if you are new, please do subscribe to the channel, because once we get to 300 subs, we will be doing the one chip challenge. Me, idiot boy. So we'll see how it goes. The missus saying, enjoy Newcastle, Sam. Need to get myself up there sometime. Yeah, I'm not. The missus hasn't been to Newcastle Stadium. We were going to go to it, but Christmas around the corner and things. It's a costly affair, so we're giving it a miss, unfortunately. But we'll be there in spirit, cheering the lads on. We're there in spirit. So I agree with what Sam's saying. Get Vidra on as long as he doesn't miss like the goal he missed at Palace. That last minute one. I mean, it was a good save by Guita, dying minutes, but yeah, he should have buried that. Should have buried that. Miguel, well, couldn't say that name. You look clueless. We do. We do look clueless. I mean, I'm hoping you're talking about Burnley. Just if you're talking about me in general, that's fine. It's fine. I've looked worse than clueless. Barry says, fair shout to you, Burnley supporters. A lot of tradition and history, and you always give us a good game. Honestly, mate, Raul is not that sort of player. Yeah, I didn't think he was. I really didn't think he was. In this game, it's just, I don't know. It's one of those. It's been one of those games where it's sort of really frustrating, and you can understand from a player's perspective that, again, attackers on both sides have been pretty much isolated with not much to do. So it sort of gets him involved in the game in a way. So I do understand where you're coming from. And no, I do have a lot of respect for Wolves and what they've done as well. Just one goal, Wolves. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Mark says, can you be my friend? Mate, we're all friends here. We're all friends. We're all a family. We're all a community. So why not? Sam says, tell you how it is. We're staying overnight, like a 2-minute walk to the hotel. Hey, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. There's just no need to rub it in. I've drove past but never gone for a game there. I mean, it is massive, isn't it? It is massive. Remember the first time we played the 3-3 draw at Newcastle? That were quality with that. I remember Kevin Long getting sent off like early on. Or someone got sent off and then someone went off injured. But the 3-3, that were cracking. New Year's Day, all in flat caps and onesies. But Adama Traore just took it all the way. Did a bit of a. If you remember the goal, Hong Ming's son scored against Burnley. Pretty much screamed memories of that. He's got down by the bar line and whipped a ball in. To be fair, Jimenez wasn't far off it, but it was well defended by the Burnley defender. Wang Yi-chan has a shot at goal. Nick Pope! Oh. Oh, man. Good effort by Wang Yi-chan, to be fair. Just wide, literally just wide of the goal. Wolves coming the closest to something in this game, and as you can see, Bruno's obviously geeing up the fans. He's screaming at the fans, telling them, get behind him, and he's giving it a corner. I think it must have took a nick off Ben Mee on the way through, but corner Wolves. It's taken short. Traore, Semedo. Back with Semedo, tries to play it in first time. Nick Pope comes out, and well held Nick Pope. Corner on the far side. Finds Rodriguez. He's took it wide. Ball comes back to the edge of the box. Brownhill finds McNeil. Is this where Burnley have a spell in the game? McNeil again. Tries to play it through. Charlie Taylor sat behind him. Pumps the ball over. And straight into the arms of Jose Sarr. Sam says, love the positivity, mate. Francisco Castel says, goal. I don't know where from. Wolves are giving a good game. It's making me feel on edge. Definitely. Definitely. this game is starting to heat up in the minutes 70 on the clock now. So another 20 minutes of this. It's very interesting. Mark says, where in England are you? Burnley, mate. Burnley, always will be. Burnley born and bred. Miguel says, what's the weather in Burnley? Chicago is 46 degrees. I'm not sure. It won't surprise me if it's 0. To be fair, it has been cold. What is it, Kurt? You trying to look? I'll find out for you, Miguel. Bear with me. It's 1 degrees. Feels like -2 is what it says. Feels like -2. So yeah, interesting. Sam says, I'm near Pendle Hill. God, I bet it's cold. Don't even walk. I wouldn't dare walk up there because you won't get down. You'd be a snowman. Mark says, I'm in Walsall Wood. Alberto Casas says, goal. I don't know. Ghoul. I don't know what's going on here. And I cannot show you the game. I'd get done for copyrights and infringements and all things like that. Unfortunately, so I can't show the actual game. I'd love to. Don't get me wrong. I'd absolutely love to. But if Mark Goldbridge and people like that who are quite high on the social media front can't share the game, then I can't either. Bill says, do they bet on games? Oh, yes. We'll love a good dabble. Love a good Tartar's bramble, a nice cheeky gamble on the weekend. So there's nothing wrong with that. And Badar Hari says, Burnley, yes, that's what we need. Again, more positivity. Looking at the attempts, Wolves have had 13 attempts and 2 on target, where Burnley have had 4 attempts and nil point on target, which is just screams of a typical Burnley performance, which means the only shot we do get on target, hopefully, drops into the back of the net. I've got everything crossed for it. Solo King, how are you, my friend? Again, if you are new, please do subscribe to the channel. Cheers for the stream, mate. Watching from New Zealand. Yeah, I'm sorry that Chris Wood's gone off. To be fair, didn't have that great of a game. Quite isolated in this game, but obviously for New Zealand, he's an absolute handful. He's a beast. So, but yeah, thank you for tuning in, mate. It really does, really is appreciative. So let's see how far we can go. We've got to New Zealand. We're in Chicago. We're in California when Connor was here. If Connor's still on, and the missus says, "You're global, you love." And Miguel says, how far do you expect Burnley can go with this team? I think now the facts of, Burnley are living life on the edge. Burnley are living on the edge. Good ball in. But yeah. I'm panicking now. I'm starting to panic now, coming up to the 75th minute. But yeah, how far do we expect Burnley can go? This is Darsh's first season with a bit of a, not war chest, but a bit of money to spend. Obviously, the last chairman wanted change out of a tenner, to be fair. A bit of a tart arse. So, fingers crossed we can do something. I think there is a lot of changes needed. There's a lot of deadwood. It seems J. Rodriguez's nose is absolutely bust. We're being northern. The only way to describe it is, cracky lad, look, his nose is pissing with blood. Oh, oof, double knock. Took a double knock there, but he instantly knew. But J-Rod's down at the moment, getting treatment on his Uter. Hopefully he'll be all right. I'm sure he will. Everton have pulled one back now. It's Everton 1, Liverpool 2. Damari Gray's got one. So 2-1 to Liverpool still in that game. Derek says this game's got 1-0 either way. Good shout. Good shout. Man City now 2-0 up against Villa. So it seems Gerrard's can celebrate playing 45 minutes at 0-0. But City restore dominance as usual, and it's 2-0 to Man City at Villa Park. Mark says, I've reached beautiful Wales as well. I certainly have, my friend. So, yeah, it's always nice to be in the valleys as well as it is to be out in America, as well as it is to be in New Zealand and wherever we end up. Badar says, Burnley 2-0, I'm guessing. I'm guessing that's what you're saying. I will take that. I'll tell you what, this latest score thing I've got running across the bottom, I might as well take it off. I can't see them being much. I can't see me needing to change it. And he says, cool. Cooler than cool, mate. Cooler than cool. I think J-Rod may need a shirt change potentially due to the bust nose, or may not. You know what they're like when you get blood on the t-shirt? But Mark, you did call it, to be fair. You did say 0-0. I did say in the preview that I'd take a draw 1-1. Maybe I was just, hoping for a goal in the game. Still time though. Still time. A good 13 minutes left yet of normal time. So we'll see what happens. Corner. Burnley have it in the middle of the park. Nathan Collins tries to pump it long. Absolutely no one there unless we can put them under pressure. Jack Court touch. Vidra tried to get in front of that. Dharma Traore turns. Good interception. J-Rod finds Dwight McNeil. McNeil having a run. Can he cut in and shoot? It looks like he's going to have a pop and goal. Great save by Jose Sarr. The first time Burnley have tested Sarr this evening. It was slow play, but McNeil takes it, and it's Burnley's shot on target. Burnley's first shot on target. Yemenheim, I don't know what you've been watching. There is no Wolves goal as of yet. There is a Burnley corner, though. And Mark says, how has Nuri been? I suppose if you were giving everybody a rating, they pretty much all had a 5, 6. There's not been really many standout performers in this game. Corner comes in. It's floated to the back post. Collins tried to get it back in, and Collins has got it back again. Finds McNeil. Can he play a ball in first time? It's whipped to the back stick. Corner! Oh, and Burnley tried to get it again. Brownhill floats it in. Vidra. Can Vidra do something with it? And I think Vidra's touch has given a free kick to Wolves. Burnley now having a spell. Oh, I don't know whether my heart can take this. Cornet does really well to get in at the back stick. Brownhill whips it back in. And Vidra was onside, but it seems it's been given for the free kick, I think. Barry says, surprised you've taken Chris Wood off. He usually makes a nuisance of himself against us. He does. Oh, Wolves trying to ping this in, and Burnley, fingers crossed, can get it clear. It's Burnley throwing on the edge of their box. Barry, if you're listening, I know you keep writing Mark. I mean, I hope you're talking to Mark, maybe, because my name's Dan. But either way, just to let you know. Barry says, Sarr is a top keeper, and in fairness, Hope is a safe pair of hands. Yeah, neither keeper's been tested, really. Neither keeper's been tested, really, where in terms of having to pull out an extensive save. But yeah, it's, it could all change. Mad 10 minutes. You know what it's like towards the end of the games. Chances may come thick and fast. So fingers crossed that we can get that. Ball comes back in. Oh, Pope saves. Is it offside? What's been given? Bit of a muddle up from Burnley, to be fair. It's definitely not offside. I don't know what's happened. It should be a corner, but Pope's made sure of that. Corner to Wolves. 81 on the clock. Ball played in to absolutely no one. Wang Yi-chan tries to play it back through, but Lawton clears it. Someone up his arse then. Would have been in. Would have been in. What's all that about? Max says 33 people in. Well in, son. Well in, my boy. Well in, son. Get it right up, yeah. Yemenheim, good night, bro. My country, Myanmar. Wow. Thank you for tuning in from that far afield. Really appreciative of everybody that's been in the chat tonight. You've all been absolutely fantastic and very engaging. So please come back to watch us. As I say, we are doing a match preview tomorrow regarding Burnley Newcastle. But if you are here for the Wolves, fair enough. Fair enough. I understand. Obviously, wanting a Wolves goal, I get that. I think a goal in this game would just be fantastic because a 0-0 affair. I mean, it's only just started coming to life in the second half. The first half were a bit of a drab, but we'll see how it goes. Mark says, is this what it's like watching you every game? Not really. Not really. I think both sides have nullified each other's game in this. And it's just been one of those games when nobody's ended up getting a front foot. It's been the odd chance here and there, but nothing concrete just yet. Charlie Taylor coming forward, standout performer of the first half. Can he play a ball in? It's chipped into the back post. I don't think anyone's going to get there in terms of a Burnley player. And McNeil, get up. I'm not being funny, but I think I've seen McNeil on his arse more than I've seen him stood up, to be fair. I'll be honest in that assumption. Wolves about to make a substitution. Miguel, 34 people listening. How many Wolves fans? Hopefully not many. Hopefully not many. I'm hoping it's all Burnley fans. But even if it is Wolves fans, who cares? Who cares? Barry says, sorry, Dan. Apologies, mate. Blame the cataract. Only had it done 5 hours ago. Mate, it's not a problem. I've been called worse than Mark. I've been called worse than Mark, to be fair. So I'll take it no matter what. Joel Calvillo, greetings from Mexico. So thank you for tuning in all that way as well. Again, absolutely cracking to have all this love from around the world. Really is. So appreciative of it. Missy said more action going on in this chat than there is on the pitch, to be fair. She's got a point. Well done. Proud of you. Thank you very well. Thank you very much. Sorry. Mark says about 31 in terms of Wolves fans. It wouldn't surprise me. Mark says, me, Cornet's come off as well. And Aaron Lennon's come on. Probably this is where we've brought somebody on with a bit of pace. And absolutely, well, I hope he's got a bit of an end product still. He used to when he were a little bit younger. Raymond Gieman has said, you speak nicely like a journalist. I hope you are one. I'm not a journo. I'm not a journalist. I'm just an average northern Burnley nutter. But no, it's nice to hear that. That sounds really positive. And thank you for your comments. As I say, if you're new around here, please do subscribe. It does mean a lot. And Callum says, we are the mighty Wolves and the Wolves go marching. On. Hopefully on to the final whistle with no points. But I can't see anything changing, really. It's 5 minutes left of normal time. If somebody grabs a goal in this game, it's literally a smash and grab. Really is. Oh, another card here potentially in this game. Max Kilman's going to go in the book here. Jay Rodriguez pretty much away down this near-hand side. and he's basically been whacked out by Kilman. So it's a tough one, a very tough one. Miguel says, "Viva Mexico! Tequila shot, go Raul." I tell you what, you Wolves fans are mad. Burnley free kick. Dwight McNeil and Brownhill over it. This will probably get pumped to the back post, hopefully headed back into the mix, but we will see. It's pumped long and it's straight into the keeper. That's awful. Awful. You can see that Wolves are wanting to play on the front foot, get Burnley on the counter. As I say, hopefully something will come of it. I don't know what's going to happen there. A bit of a coming together. I think the referee's just going to say, no, if that's a coming together, so's the other one. Let the game go. Oh, no, what's he given? So it's going back to the original one, the first foul. Well, I think McNeil's on the deck. Throughout the game, it's been so... It's just been... Everyone's been at each other. Coutinho and Taylor, bit of a coming together. McNeil and Semedo have a bit of coming together as well. Saiss and Vidra, it's all kicking off in these dying minutes. It's all happening. Barry says, good lad, Dan, and whatever the result, best of luck for the rest of the season. Just want us to nick it tonight. No, I understand, mate. I really do. Of course, we all want our team to get the points on the board, but either way, good luck for the rest of the season. You seem to be smashing it up there in the table. Would I swap positions with you right now? Of course, I would swap positions with you in a heartbeat, mate. But yeah, you're doing really well. Good luck for the rest of the season, whatever happens today, even if you do smash and grab and I do feel sick. But I will take this 0-0 right now. Seems the game's slowing down a bit. Cramps starting to set in with a few people as well. McNeil's back up to his feet because us Northerners are hard as bloody nails. That's why. But Martinho's getting a little bit of help and being looked at. Mark says, yep. We are. Miguel, hey Dan, have you ever asked why US calls it soccer but the rest of the world calls it football? To be honest, I'm not really fussed. If they want to call it soccer, but it'll always be football. It's always football, never soccer. Never. Mark says 40 plus watching. Please like and subscribe. He's definitely got a point. Please do subscribe. It really does mean a lot. Wolves coming forward though, just to break off. Interceptor can Burnley clear it. Back in the centre of the park, Martinho. There is nothing developing. As I've said, the commentator saying that the fans want attacks to develop, but I don't know how, because nobody's making that movement from either side. Kilman tries to find Wang Yi-chan, but he's trying to make the run in behind. But he has now. Is he not offside? I'm not entirely sure. I think he may have just been on, trying to toy with Charlie Taylor. Finds Adama Traore on the edge. It's dropped up and it's just wide of the goal. Just wide of the goal. Callum says on the pitch. Sam says, where do you sit at Burnley? Usually in the cricket field stand. But I'll sit anywhere, mate. I really will. I'll sit anywhere. We sit where we want, don't we? Who gives a shit? We sit where we want. Sod it. Edgar Barrera, 21 points. Not bad. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. You've done pretty well so far. You can't grumble. Burnley coming forward. Jay Rodriguez with a shot. Seems like he's got a Tampax stuck up his nose. But yeah, probably got in the way. But yeah, he's couldn't keep the shot down, and another shot by Burnley that's just over the bar. Maisie says, wow, 36 people watching. What? You sound surprised. What you on about? It's usually more than that. It's usually 360. What you on about? No, I'm only joking. Everybody in here, it is muchly appreciated for everyone that's in. Give Dan a like and a subscribe. I'm loving the love. I really am loving the love. Please do keep it coming. Do smash a like on this video. Do smash a like on the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us. Pardon me. The beer's getting involved now. The beer wants to say, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to us on all our social media. As I say, all you have to do is search TurfMoorHouse on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. We're there. We're there. So let's see how we get on. 4 minutes of added time. 4 minutes of added time. As I say, we played a minute of that as well. Mark says, it has been one of those games, hasn't it? It really has. Mark says, please do more watch-alongs. I will. I'll try. I'll certainly try. It depends on what's happening. Obviously, work commitments and things like that. But we'll see what happens. Edgar Barrera, we need Porners to recover fast. Yeah, I think Ruben Neves has been a big miss as well. You know, as I said earlier on, I will reiterate, you know, Ashley Westwood has been pretty dominant in our midfield, can unlock a defence, so he's been a big miss for us as well. As I say, I will take this point. You know, I know there's 2 minutes left to play, but I would take this point now. And fingers crossed, 3 on Saturday against Newcastle. Alex Booth says, score. As you can see at the bottom where it says later score, it's still Wolves 0, Burnley 0. Calm says 1-0 Wolves get in. I don't think so. Alex says, how long left? Literally a minute and a half. A minute and a half. Sam says, I sit nosebleeds, rose out of the Jimmy Mac. Hey, not wrong with that. Not wrong with that. That's where my first season ticket was. My first season ticket was in the gods of the Jimmy Mac. So I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. Mark says, game equals 0, entertainment of stream, etc. 10 out of 10. You know what? I'll take that, Mark. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. What's the update on Johnny? I don't wear him. How's that one for you? No, jokes aside. I wouldn't know. Obviously, we're not supporting Wolves. If Mark could obviously update us on the update on Johnny, I don't know, but of course you'd look disgusted. Of course you would. Mark says 1-0 Wolves. I hope not. I can see the full-time whistle going anytime soon. Barry says, if it stays 0-0, Dan, better result for you than us. Yeah, potentially, especially with your position, yeah, definitely a better result for us. And hopefully 3 points on Saturday against Newcastle, as we say. 10 seconds left of this added time, and I think it's pretty much as it is, unless there's some late drama now, which I cannot see happening at all. No, I was right. I don't think Bruno's happy with that. Dash and Bruno shake hands, but it's a share of the spoils. Adama Traore came the closest, smashing the crossbar. He'll be gutted about that. But yeah, it's been a drab affair from the get-go. But 0-0, a point shared. A point shared is a point gained. A vital point for both sides come the end of the season for our positions. But yeah, we now turn our attention to Saturday's game. Of course we do. Obviously, a big one for us. Playing Newcastle at St James's Park. Fingers crossed we can get something out of that. Derek says, great commentary, Dan. Keep up the good work, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to everybody in the chat, everybody who's put their comments in. I do really appreciate everybody that's shown the channel some love, some support, subscribed, liked the video, and got involved. It really does mean a lot. So thank you very, very much. So, I mean, there's not much really to say to dissect the game, is there? You can see at the bottom, Wolves 0, Burnley 0. Not much else to say on it. As I did say, to be fair, let's get to 300 subs and I will do the one chip challenge. As it says there, please follow us at TurfMoorHouse on Facebook, Insta and Twitter and YouTube. I don't know why it's not on there. Obviously, probably because this is live on YouTube. But do give us a like and subscribe. And we are also available on podcasts, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify for the match previews. And you can follow our guests and stuff when we have them on, and the links will be in the description. So thank you very much for everything. We'll take the last few comments. Mark says, after this, can you check my YouTube and TikTok? Yes, mate. I will head on over there and give that a like and check that out. And Barry says, enjoyed being on here, Dan. Hope we meet up again in the future. Thank you very much, Barry. Really does mean a lot. As I say, if I ever get down to Wolves or you're ever up at TurfMoor, give us a shout. Anybody. I'm partial to meeting up with people for a nice cheeky beverage. Of course I am. And the missus has said, great stream and well done on all the viewers. We are so proud of how well you're doing. Thank you very much. I'm sure once I finish this stream, she'll give me a big hug. I hope so anyway. Raymond says, thank you for the wonderful commentary. Not a problem at all. Really appreciative. The comments really do mean a lot. So I do. Thank you. Thank you very much. Mark says, you're a pleasure to support and an amazing human being. I'll drink to that, mate. I'll drink to that. Likewise, my friend. Likewise. You are doing your family proud. Thank you. Thank you. No, you're going to make me cry. You're going to make me cry, which means that there's alcohol coming out my ass. Big man Dill, how's it going? Big Dan, it's Dylan the Lecky. Hope you're well, Chief. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in, mate. Honest to God, I mean, the game was shit, wasn't it? The game was shit by all accounts, sorry. Just one of those, a point gained. I did call it. I did say so. But hey ho, it is what it is. Mark says, Kate has a good one, but anyway, need to stop being soppy. Yeah. I'm expecting somebody to put that. Calm down, Mark. He's not going to you, mate. It won't surprise me if that's what the missus is currently typing, just to get in on it now. I know she's typing. She's probably going to say something with it. I'm going to wait for a comment. Ah, 236 subs. I will take that. I will take that all day long. We have jumped up massively. So thank you. Thank you for your support. Wahey. So, guys, as I say, you will catch me tomorrow. We will be live tomorrow with a Newcastle match preview. As I say, you can catch us on podcast platforms. And if we do get to that 300 subs mark, dear God, my arse is going to be on fire. But we'll see what happens. But again, thank you guys for watching. It really does mean a lot having your support. That's it. Wolves 0, Burnley 0. That's how it ended. Drab affair, and we will take it from there. Just a couple more comments before we leave. Tom says both sides showed that they missed a centre midfield. Nevers and Westwood would have made a massive difference. Totally agree. And the missus says, actually, don't go that far, Mark. You don't know my guy who bitch. Sarah says, what was the score? It was 0-0. As the missus said, it was 0-0. Oh, yeah. Mark says, well, we'll leave that comment there. We will. And we will leave the stream as well. Best of luck to Wolves for the rest of the season. Thanks for all the Wolves fans in the chat. You've been amazing. Really does mean a lot. Everybody in the chat's been amazing. But we will be back tomorrow. As I say, match preview against Wolves. I've been Dan. Wolves 0, Burnley 0. Another point on the board. Now on to Saturday. Come on, you Clarets.